Hi guys, Mike back again with not a Blood Angel Army update, which is what I was about to say, but a Deathwatch Army update. Can you believe it? Those of you that have watched my previous vids and have seen Paint What You've Got, Don't Buy What You Want will know that it was a complete success, and I completely painted everything I had, nearly, and yeah, well there we go. But anyway, Deathwatch piqued my interest massively. Really interested in it. I mean, properly piqued my interest as much as like Blood Angels did back in the day. And I'm really keen to kind of start making some stuff and start painting some stuff, and the models are just lovely. So we've got a big box of Deathwatch stuff. So what we've got, this is not Deathwatch actually. What we've got is, right, let's go. Okay, we'll just go through it quick, I think. Just to go through it. We got okay. We got the Dreadnought from the Death Mask set. So there we go, that's on one sprue. I picked up a Razorback Rhino. Haven't built one of these for a long time. My Death Company have got 2 Rhinos, and my third company command squad have got a Rhino. But so I picked up a Rhino Razorback just because, really, I wanted to assign it to one of the kill teams. There's the extra Razorback sprue. So that's that. Then we've got, what have we got? We've got the sprue from Overkill itself. And there's that, and there's that. So that's the 11 Marines, the kill team from Overkill. There's another half a sprue from the Razorback. You get quite a lot with the Razorback, to be fair. You know, really old kit, but there we go. It's cool. You also get, I've also picked up, what have I got? Picked up the Space Marine Commander. Just because, I mean, you get so many bits, and this backpack is cool. I think it's worth it for the money alone. This backpack, I love it, and just the finery and the detailing and stuff, and it's just a nice kit, you know. So that's pretty cheap. So I got one of those. Why not? Then I've got what have we got? Just trying to get through sprues. I think I've shown you all this before. It's Captain Artemis from Overkill. No, from Death Mask. Librarian, Blood Angel Librarian, actually. Which I've already got, but I'm going to pose this guy differently for Deathwatch. Then we've got the Chaplain that you could only get with the Reclusium set, but he's cool. I might actually get another one of these for my Blood Angel army for a Blood Angel Chaplain, but at the moment this is Deathwatch. Then we've got Captain in Terminator armor, and again this was available with other sets, but I never had this miniature, so this is new to me. And then last but not least, the Deathwatch Commander. So he's cool. What else have we got? Clearly you've got the kill team. This is from Death Mask. So this is the kill team sprues with all the different shoulder pads, chapter shoulder pads and stuff. But what I'm actually going to work on first is the assaults, the veterans, the Vanguard veterans. I was going to call them an assault squad then. So we just move that, and we just do this. So this is what I'm working on at the moment: Vanguard vets, which unit composition is 1 Vanguard veteran, and I can add up to 4. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add up to 4 and have 5. And basically, you can load them out with whatever you want them to be loaded out with. Their base war gear is chain swords and bolt pistols, frag and crack grenades, special ammunition. But you can swap that out for lightning claws, power weapons, hand flamers, grab pistols, inferno pistols, plasma pistols, power fist, thunder hammer, storm shield, heavy thunder hammer as opposed to a regular thunder hammer. So you can have a regular thunder hammer for 20 points or a heavy thunder hammer for 30 points. And any model can take metal bombs. So I'm going to start off with the Vanguard vets, and this is just the Vanguard veteran sprue that you can buy regularly. And I haven't got this either. I've never had this one, so this is new to me as well, so it's quite nice. So I'm using all of the bits off this one at the moment to make my Vanguard vets. I have got the the Kill Team sprue just for the different shoulder pads, because we've got lots and lots of different chapter shoulder pads here. Plenty, in fact. So I'm going to use those to furnish my Vanguard veterans, and I'll still have enough for my Kill Team. Then we've got loads of these. Loads of these upgrade sprues. Every time you buy a Deathwatch specific set, you get a sprue from the Deathwatch. So you get Space Marine shoulder pads, you get 2 Terminator shoulder pads, vehicle iconography, a fancy helmet, a regular helmet, but it's got the eye on it, the Inquisitor eye, little short sword, and torso. So that's really cool. So I got 6 of those. There's another one knocking about somewhere, but you get one with it. So I had one with the librarian, had one with the captain, had one with the other captain, had one with the Razorback, had one with the chaplain, I think, and had one with something else. So it's yeah, so plenty of bits. So that's that. So, and what I'm doing, then we've got, oh flipping heck, there's loads of it. So these are my Death Company sprues. So I already had 2 sprues for Death Company, but then, as you'll have watched previous video, if you have, Mammoth Miniatures sent me basically the Death Company sprues again. So I've got 2 lots of Death Company sprues, which again, lots of cool parts on Death Company sprues. Cool legs and backpacks and stuff, and lots of Blood Angel iconography shoulder pads, and lots of weapons basically that the Deathwatch can take. So I'm looking at hand flamers potentially. There's a power fist, plasma pistols, inferno pistol, which you can take. You can take all of this as part of the. Is that the same sprue? Yep, that's the same sprue. What else have we got? Bolt pistols. Yeah, so I mean hand flamers, but hand flamers and inferno pistol basically is what I was interested on the Death Company sprues, which is why I've got them out to furnish that. So I suppose the next little update really is that I recently played another game of 40k. I was going to do a separate video on this really, but I didn't know if I'd have enough to say because I'm not sure if I really understood what happened. I kind of did. Met up with Callum from Tabletop Banter. We live fairly close to each other when he's at uni, and met up and we played a game, My Blood Angels against his homebrew chapter, and it was excellent, absolutely excellent. We played a little 500 pointer, and then we played a 1500 point game, and it was really good. Really enjoyed it, and getting to grips with the rules. I'm kind of getting to grips with infantry attacking infantry, infantry attacking vehicles. I'm still a little bit woolly on. Vehicles attacking vehicles, again a little bit woolly on. But I mean, yeah, really appreciated the meetup and the game. The game ended in a draw, although Callum was extremely generous with his tactical knowledge, and I was a little bit lucky at the end with some dice rolls to wipe out one of his squads that was securing an objective that would have had him the win. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, just from a tactical perspective and just deployment, I didn't realise how important deployment was. And after I had deployed, I realised really quickly what have I done? It was a bit of a, and then you're stuck with it, aren't you, for the rest of the game? So that was interesting, really good. And it's stuff like that you don't know, you can't learn by reading the rules. You can only learn it by playing the game, which and I think that was part of it. I think that was part of the want to learn the game really. But yeah, it was an excellent game. It was really exciting, and I'm looking forward to playing again to have a go. So yeah, I am a little bit more up on the rules, and I suppose the point of that is for this Deathwatch army. It's brand spanking new. I haven't put one model together yet. Well, I'm putting my first lot of Vanguards together, and I'm gonna be so much more mindful of the weapon options. I've got the rule book, and I'm sort of obsessed with with what am I obsessed with? Like like the weapons and stuff. What do they do? I mean, up until fairly recently, I didn't understand what these things meant. I didn't understand what heavy 4 meant. I didn't understand what heavy 20. Bloody hell! Yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that. And what does assault mean? And what does torrent mean? And what does it all mean? What does it mean with the melter rule? What does rapid fire mean? Stuff like that. What is a graviton rule? And I know that now. I mean, again, still need to look up some of them. I'm putting up a guy with lightning claws, and I know that's, you know, AP3. I know what that means, and shred. I know what that means. Specialist weapon. I know what that means. So it's just getting to grips with all of the terminology and the rules and stuff. So with that in mind, I'm going to be much more mindful about putting my army together. My Blood Angel army was just sort of what I fancied, really. And whether I'd call it the rule of cool, I don't really know. Just what I fancied, what I thought looked good, what I didn't have any of. And I suppose the advantage of the Blood Angel army is that I've got so much of it, and I've got a full company of Marines. I've got 6 tactical squads and 2 assault squads and 2 Devastator squads. You know, 100 Marines. So I've pretty much got every option available. So, I mean, I can mix and match and take a couple from one squad and a couple from another squad to get the weapon choices that I want if I'm going to play again. Or when I play again. It's not an if, I really want to play again. So, and it's being more mindful about the vehicles. I mean, I think I appreciate now that I'm quite vehicle light with my Blood Angel army. And again, I mean, that was sort of demonstrated in the game. I took a whirlwind just because I needed to fill up the rest of the points, and I thought, oh well, it's got missile launchers, it must be good. And you know, it did a bit, but it was pretty much immobilized for the whole game. But stuff like that, you know, and just being more mindful about how to select an army, which is really interesting actually, and just trying to get to the kind of nub of what the weapons are, what the weapons mean, what they can do, and how they're going to help you win games and stuff. So I suppose the idea of the Deathwatch army is, now that I've played a whole 2 games in my whole life, it's just again trying to be more mindful now, I suppose. So I'm just working out what I'm going to load out this squad of Vanguard veterans with. So started making them. So we'll show you. I'm just going to move that pot of water because that's going to end in tears with my special edition codex. That'll be a laugh. Right, so basically all I've done is just glued legs to bases. Going out with the 32mm bases. I mean, virtually all of my Blood Angel army is on the 28mm bases. And I'm not in any sort of rush to change those over. It was absolutely fine. But I will use the bases that the Deathwatch came with, and these are all gone 32s. So what I've done is had bits from my bits box, or not my bits box. I've got a bag, my bits bag. I'll show you. My bits bag of bits. This is all the stuff that doesn't fit in my bits box. This is all vehicle bits, basically vehicle bits, scenery bits, terrainy bits, spare bases that aren't 40k bases. Basically vehicle extras, effectively. So what I've done is I've used some of those to build up the bases, and I've put gravel and sand on the base and basically just stuck him to the base. He's pinned in actually, just for more security. But these are all the Vanguard legs. So I've just basically set them all up. Filed all the mould lines off. Like I say, these are just ready to go now. So this is what I did last night, just to kind of get them on bases. I use some putty as well, just to build up the sides. I mean, that'll look like rock once I've painted it. And again, they're all kind of leaping off scenery bits, and there's some stuff hanging off the edge, broken door and stuff. But so yeah, quite pleased with those. So I've put the jump packs together. They're all going to have jump packs. And they I put all the bodies together as well. So it's just basically choosing the weapons. So I'm going to have a nice evening tonight, just choosing what I'm going to do. Once they're all built, I'll show you what I've done and why I'm doing it. So I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.